counting up my digits in my Motorola, and I'm...
Hey guys, it's GamingPod here, and I'm with...
It's Carlos, just me.
And we're going to be talking about The Last of Us Part 2, and where we think the series is going to go on from here. Let's start off with Carlos. What do you think?
So, can you rephrase that question?
Okay, so the big question that we have after The Last of Us is the ending, right? You saw how Joel was willing to not care about anyone else and have someone that resembles his daughter again.
Mm-hmm.
So what was the girl's name? Ellie?
Ellie, yeah.
Ellie was asked him, everything you told me, was it true? And Joel actually lied to her and said that the Fireflies found another survivor with the same blood type as Ellie, and that they were gonna not need her anymore, right?
Mm-hmm.
So where do you think the story's gonna go from there?
Based on what? On the trailer, or just my opinions?
I mean, based on the trailer, in your opinion.
Based on my opinions, I think it's going to be. They find out, like you said, they find out there's another person, and somebody kills.
But that's a lie, though. There's not actually another person.
No, but what if there is? Like,
I mean, okay, so that could happen.
Yeah, like, because I'm pretty sure that was a base their base of operations for the Fireflies, and she comes. There has to be a reason why she's like, I'm going to kill everybody, not just because she's going. I mean, unless she's going crazy, because obviously in that
also,
situation,
the reasoning.
Yeah.
So why do you think? What's the reasoning?
Maybe either somebody she loved died, or somebody that had a cure.
Or what happened to her family before? Her mom, her dad,
or a relative or something.
I just don't feel like it's the right time to kill Joel.
No, I don't think he's going anywhere.
I think the ending for The Last of Us 2 is gonna be Joel. Joel might die, but I feel like also, Ellie's gonna meet someone else that's gonna replace the void that Joel has in her life.
Mm-hmm.
It could be a love interest. So in the DLC,
they had it with the girl.
The DLC, yeah, but she ended up dying because
True.
she was infected. And their plan was that they were both gonna wait out the infection to see what would happen. And her best friend ended up turning into a zombie. So it would be interesting for Ellie to meet another lover in The Last of Us Part 2 and have her be like the continuation for The Last of Us Part 3.
Or not even a lover, just somebody new. You know?
True. Somebody like either...
Like True. Or somebody, or a relative of Ellie's.
Or a younger person that now she has to train and help and...
Yeah. Some God of War shit.
How so?
Because like in God of War, you see like he's obviously training his son to be like him.
Oh, true. I mean, I feel like the upcoming PlayStation exclusives are all following like the same rubric when it comes to their games, where it's like an older person and then a child, and then you eventually
get. You can't really base that. I mean,
I'm hoping eventually. I mean, yeah, I'm hoping eventually you get to play as a child. God of War sequel.
Wait, who knows?
But it's funny because like this is like the second evolution of PlayStation, right? They understand that the games they've made in the last 10 years have to eventually evolve into new characters and to a new audience, and they're just trying to make sure that those properties that they've invested so much money on continue with different people. Eventually you can't make so many games with the same characters. People eventually get tired and bored, and this seems to be going into the right direction with The Last of Us 2, how the characters are changing, and what else?
I just think depending on how this one does, there could be a third one. But just like to some people, like when it got released, the trailer, they were like, oh, why the fuck is another one? The first one is perfect. Now the second one has to be even better. So some people weren't hyped about it, and some were like, yes, finally. And it's funny because they were, people were like, "Oh, we need a second one. We need a second one. The first one was good. We need a second one." And now that it's here, it's like, yes, it's hyped, but it's also negative. But obviously, that's with any game. But I think, depending on how this does, there could be a third one, or for all we know, it could be already in motion, just like how the second was. We didn't know, and they were still doing it.
True. I mean, I think the first one was it was too close to people. Like, they were so into it, you know, it was so emotional for them.
I cried the first 15 minutes.
A part of them went into the game.
Yeah.
And having them make a second one, and then let's just say they end up ruining that second game. Basically, the second one also gets damaged.
The collateral.
Yeah. So hopefully, for those that do enjoy The Last of Us 2 meets their expectations. I'm hoping the game comes out by next year, right? At most.
Yeah, I think so.
Usually it takes around 2 years after games get announced for Naughty Dog's games to get released. So yeah, anything else?
I'm just looking forward to it. I want to see more videos and more gameplays and stuff, because although that trailer was hype, I still want to see more.
Okay, guys, that's it. Remember to like, comment, and go subscribe to ItsCarlosJustMe.